ready?
Yep.
Coach, I believe you were the last one in one of those full-time staff positions. I guess what brought you here, and what's it been like kind of getting acclimated to things?
A great opportunity. Certainly blessed to be here. Thankful certainly to Coach Helton and Coach Summers for bringing me here and giving me this opportunity. We're around such a great program, great organization, got a phenomenal culture, and a great linebacker group.
You mentioned that group. I guess who's in your room specifically? I know things are a little bit different than they were the last couple of years here, but in that inside room, who's kind of stood out to you so far?
Yeah, certainly got a very large room. Got a lot of old guys, got quite a few graduates in the room. Guys that stand out. Certainly Jaden and Will have logged a lot of hours. Matthew Flint, Nick Days, Derek. Certainly those guys to me who've been around here and done a phenomenal job establishing a culture inside that room. Certainly feel blessed and fortunate for them to give me an opportunity to earn their trust and respect on a daily basis and come out here and work with them.
And with having a guy like Will, I know you weren't here for the spring ball, but wasn't able to go, had that surgery late November last year. What do you see out of him specifically? Everybody talks about him being a great leader, and obviously he makes plays out there on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the biggest thing about Will is highly motivated. And he wants to be good, wants to compete, wants to win in everything he does. And certainly when you're faced with, when you get faced with an injury, it takes you off the field, takes you away from those opportunities. Certainly you respect and value those more when you get a chance to go back out. But couldn't ask for a better leader inside of that room.
Since you've gotten here, how would you describe the culture and just atmosphere of Western Kentucky football?
I think it's a work culture. Really, the thing that to me is impressive is players live up here. It doesn't matter. It's 7 days a week. It's not 5 days, not 4 days. It's not what's mandatory. It's the expectation and standard that they create for themselves. I think from youngest guy to oldest guy, everybody being in, you got multiple personalities. Guys are at different points in their life, in their career, things they take serious. But I think the biggest thing, they set a standard, and everybody's kind of held to that standard inside the room. That's something that certainly jumped out to me very fast when I got here.
In terms of your history, you came from Georgia Southern. You were there for 4 years, correct?
Yes, sir.
Obviously, Coach Helton's brother is there now. Some of the staff from the last couple of years is there now. I believe Coach Summers was there for a while too, I guess.
Yes, sir.
What's your kind of past relationship history like with some of the staff here at Western now?
It's it's very unique. I'm not sure what the exact number is, but you've got 400, 500 million people in this country, and it's amazing how the little game of football can attach so many people. Was not attached to Coach Summers, and really knew Coach Helton's brother, through obviously the transition that happened there. Did not know him. I think it's pretty phenomenal, just the things that kind of fell into place. Certainly, Lord had a plan for us, and forever be grateful for that. But it's amazing. There's guys on staff obviously here that I know, and guys that I've been with in my history in North Carolina and South Georgia, that had ties all the way back to the guys that are from California. So I think that's certainly the neat thing. And the guys from Texas. There's so much carryover, and I think that's probably one of the very special things about the game of football and what it can do from a relationship standpoint.
I asked you about Will, the other guy we just talked to, Nick Days. I know he had kind of tested the transfer portal scene, decided to come back. I guess when it wasn't here for the spring, was he back by the time you got here, or what does it mean to have him?
Yes,
what does
sir.
it mean
Yes,
to
sir.
have
He
him
was.
back, though, and what have you seen from him so far?
Yeah, I've been really impressed with Nick. I think he's got a quiet personality, at least around me. That's my perception of him. But he comes to work every day. He trains. He comes in. He studies on his own. He studies film. He asks questions. And I think you see it on his face. And certainly I heard it standing off the side, listening to him talk. It's probably the most I've heard him talk. But he's passionate about it. He loves to compete. I think he loves his teammates. In the end, I think if you ask him, I don't want to put words in his mouth, that's probably the thing that he valued the most in terms of coming back and wanting to play and finish what he started here at Western.